I finding the live stream. Facebook account. There we go. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's coming in. Cool. Very cool. All right. So today. Last time I was here, we were. Oh. Do I hear an echo? Yeah, it's coming in. Yeah, I do hear an echo. Means I have it up in another location on my computer. That means it's gonna echo. So today. Last time I was here, we were. Oh. I think. I think the Instagram, if you're on Instagram, you're gonna have to let me know if looks right. It seems like Instagram may have a like a smaller window that they can't possibly see like the full screen. I think the real estate's different. It might be a little bit different because I'm looking at the preview and it looks like it's just a rectangle, like not the full screen. It seems like Instagram may have a like a smaller window that they can't possibly see like the full screen. I think the real estate's different. Oh, it's okay. Oh, I was looking at the Instagram preview. It just says that there's like a little small window here, but seems like it's doing all right. But yeah, just checking. Alrighty then, so I need to mute this website so I don't hear. Yeah. No, it's okay. I was looking at the Instagram preview. It just says that there's like a little small window here, but seems like it's doing alright. Come on. But yeah, just checking. Mute site, there we go. Okay. That way I don't have to worry about myself echoing every 10 seconds. So today, you're going back to the Xbox Series X, where we did the HDMI trace repair. Looking back at those traces, everything looking pretty good. Might want to put a little bit more UV curing paste over some of the exposed areas. But what happened was we were looking at the diode measurement readings for the section of pads basically from here over, where we can see a lot of these traces here, they go straight down. These traces over here, they go underneath and behind the board. So we were testing everything over here was measuring correctly. We got to these pads and we got open lead. So on all of them, like none of them were coming through. So I was curious, and of course this intern that was here brought it to my attention. I didn't really think of it at first. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And he's like, well, what does that go to? And I was like, well, it goes to something on the back. It goes to a chip on the back. So I look on the back and I'm looking for this chip. And there's where the chip should be. And it's not there. And I don't remember it leaving. So this just kind of like disappeared on its own. And I think what happened was I put some Kapton tape, which is heat resistant tape, over this area because I do, or I used to protect these chips. But what ended up happening is that the chip attaches itself to the sticky part to the back of the Kapton tape. And then as the heat is blasting the solder that's on the HDMI port, the chip lifts off the board because the solder underneath the chip is now melted and it just lifts off when I peel off the tape. So I don't have this chip at all, unfortunately, here. However, I do have another Xbox and I'm hoping to either locate that chip with this or to take the chip off of this guy so that I can test this and then eventually put the chip back in here, because I really want to know if all the work I put into getting these traces actually paid off and works, because that's just so much work that we put into fixing those guys, and I really want to know. So we're going to start by taking apart this bad boy, this radiator of a repair, and kind of get the board out of here. It doesn't take too much, but it is a little lengthy, so bear with me. I'm gonna taking this apart as soon as I find my iFixit toolkit. Ah. I think we need a T7? 7 T8? T6, T7. Close. Probably T8, but you know what? I'm going to use the thicker driver. Probably that. Yes, it does. Perfect. Let's get to taking this thing apart. Yeah. I think we have another one of these arms over here. Yeah. Thought we did it. Hey, we got that 15. Really nice camera. So close. Oh, that's not gonna come off until this whole shield comes off. Ah. I may turn taking the IC chip out of this device. I think I am going to do. Stay caffeinated. What time is it already? 12:21, halfway through. My caffeine cutoff's at 2, so I'm doing pretty well. Oh, one more screw. One more screw. All right, here we go. It's off. That's the shield. It's over here. And we've got the power. Now I can remove this guy. Just remove this guy. There we are. There's the power adapter. Out of the way. And here's the last piece. All right. Well, almost last piece. Still have to get the heatsink plate off. But nearly there. This is that piece. Oh my. Looks like I did trace repair on this one too. I'll have to inspect that. I think I did this trace repair like a while ago, and my skill level has definitely grown, so we'll see. I don't know, I'm gonna be a little embarrassed looking at this. Oh, that was close. Alright, heatsink is on. That's what the screws look like close up. Alright. Sink is off. Ooh, sticky. Well, nice. I even put on more thermal paste. Cool. Hi, Dylan. You gonna be a dog? You gonna be a dog? Huh? Yeah? Wanna be a dog? You be a dog somewhere else? Daddy's working. Come on. Go be a dog somewhere else. Okay. So here's that repair. And oh, I remember this. Oh, this was so cool. This one, I don't believe any traces actually ripped, but the were like severed. But the traces, the lines that come out of the board, I'll have to show you this. So this board was an example of where when the traces ripped, when the traces ripped, they ripped here because the pads came off, and the pads lifted off of the board. What happened with this other one was that the pads stayed the same, but these traces here, these lines, it's a copper line that runs through the board, and then it's held down with like UV paste. The lines actually lifted out of the board and were just hanging around. They didn't actually sever themselves. They were still attached to all of their pieces, essentially. Incredibly fascinating. Now, one thing I'm noticing about our board that we're working with is that it's missing a few little like diodes. I think these are diodes here, but there should be maybe diodes here and here. So they're not there. They are gone. Let's look at the other one and see if it has it. Yeah, there's definitely a pair of diodes on each line. So I'll have to. One of these is going to be the donor board. And unfortunately, I spent an incredible amount of time fixing that one, where this one might not have as many issues. But hey, there it is. There's what we're looking for. That is the chip. And oh dear God, I thought it was chipped. That scared the hell out of me, but it's not a chip. It's a small amount of UV paste. Oh my lord. Alright, well, either way, I'm going to need another one of these chips. So I'm going to record it real quick. It's an NFD036. So let's take a look for that chip. It's an NFD036. I'm going to add a... There we go, there we go. I'm going to add a capture device for our screen that we're looking at. And let's go hunting through the internet to find... We need a screen. Screen capture. Screen capture. Add it. We're going to select a source. We're going to select this desktop. Cool. And we're going to put this screen capture right in front of, there we go, right in front of our normal microscope. I'm going to find this chip. This is a special kind of chip. Grab a new tab, throw it up in that window. This is how we find parts. So I'm going to take a look at that chip again. It is a, yeah. We've got NFD036. NFD036. And that's thermal paste on my hand. Awesome. NFD03. Oh, that's a 036. Xbox Series X. Let's see, that should probably give us. That is what I meant. Yep. So that is the chip, but I need replacements. I'm happy that there's guides on it, but I need one. Buy one. I don't like that I'm not seeing results on the first page. So there was yeah, so it's called an ESD diode. Okay. Maybe we check the supplier website, see if they have it there. Let's take a look here. What was it called again? ESD diode. Now, that YouTube video may actually have a link to it. Most of the time they do that. So it's not on our supplier's website. Chip bypass? Is there a way to bypass this? Okay, yep. I'm just gonna skip a bunch of this. Let's see. Yeah? So he takes the chip off. No. Yeah, that's the backlight. No, that's not the backlight. That's the video encoder. Yeah. Yeah, so he's taking it off. Wait a minute. Seriously? You're just bypassing the chip entirely? I don't know if I agree with bypassing the chip. I mean, for like a long term, maybe there's, I don't know. It could just be a simple chip. Some people are doing it. Tapped on tape. This is what killed me, is tapped on tape. Testers, bench stuffed. No, I want the chip. I don't want to try and bypass it if possible. I'd like to keep it as stock. Maybe people are struggling to. little chip. That's unfortunate. ESD diode pack. NFD chip. NFD Xbox. I don't think I can find it. It almost makes me think like this chip is that hard to find, then maybe stripping Xboxes for them would be profitable. That's really unfortunate. Okay, well, in the meantime, I guess we're just gonna pull the chip. Just gonna pull the chip, and we're gonna pull 2 other diodes to fix this issue over here. So, let's get the gloves. Time to get the gloves on. Time to switch from one preview to the other preview. So, we're looking at this. We're now gonna switch back to the microscope. And is there a way to hide it? Oh yeah, there is. Oh, that's so cool. See, that's so much easier. All right. Let's get cracking. I actually don't need to start with this. I need to start with pulling parts. Yeah, you can see where the lines came off. But those lines should be straight. You can see there's a big curve. That line because it just didn't. Just bent. Okay, well. Let's get it taken off. Okie dokie artichokes. Where's my tweezers? Ah, there they are. I want to put some flux down just in case these parts just go flying. Flux kind of helps stick them down a little bit. Why is there green stuff on my flux? That's UV curing paste. That's not supposed to be there. Oh, let's put it on the tip. Alright. Alright, okay. Low airflow. This guy on. Go to 10. So basically, I mean, most people are probably pretty familiar with how soldering and microsoldering and all this stuff works. But this little thing here is about 1/4 of the size of a grain of rice. Maybe even smaller. Maybe it's 1/8 of the size. It's got 2 little contact points on the bottom of it that are making contact with this line and with the other part out here with this point. So, making contact with metal, or solder, how we like to put it, and what I am doing is I'm heating up that solder so that it goes from a solid to a plastic to then a liquid. I can pull this little guy off. And sometimes, even when it's in a plastic state, not exactly a liquid, but still not exactly a solid, I can just kind of pry it off. Just depends on how cooperative it is going to be. I think I see it moving a little bit. Yeah. A wee bit. How does it look there? Why is it... Wait, hold on a second. Why is it doing that? Oh, did it click? Hold on a second. Unhide. What are you doing? Being silly. There we go. Let's get the mouse away from that button. Dear Lord. Funny. Yeah, now that probably makes more sense what I'm doing. Aren't you buckets just about to pop up? Well, that's what happens when you take it off too quick. Definitely a little too quick, so move on to the next one. Dear Lord, did I just do it again? Yeah. Alright, so before I mess up another one, let's assess our solutions to this problem. So I'm not getting enough heat. I'm just breaking them, unfortunately, as soon as I try and pick them off. So instead of doing that, I'm either going to turn up the temperature or the airflow. It's currently at 480 degrees Celsius, which is high. It's possible, though, that it's quite possible that this is actually lower than it actually is, suggesting its temperature is holding at. I'm going to gently increase airflow just a little bit and really work on temperature, and hopefully that will make a difference here. Also, could just be that the board itself is really cold and this area is taking a long time to heat up. Could be several reasons. Hopefully, with these changes that we just made, we get a better result. Hopefully. Try heating up the whole area. This is what soldering looks like. Oh dear. Turn up the airflow. Another 20, whatever those units are. I can already tell that one snapped in half. My gosh. Alright, the back end of this one's looking good. Actually, I can tell it's lifting off. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Now, if I lose this little guy, that's going to be very unfortunate, but let's just hold it in our tweezers ever so gently. That little guy got off the board. I am gonna gently just put it somewhere safe. Figure out where that is. I'm also gonna figure out its orientation. Diodes have a specific orientation. Okay. I'm gonna be very careful. Use my other hand to grab this piece. So based on how I took that off, yeah, okay. So it's going from the main line out to, so, man, this is why you buy $80 tweezers. It's because when you pinch, it's not going anywhere. But wow, does this hurt. All right, cool. Let's take a look at our board that we're laying it onto. Okay, so it's gonna fit very well right there at that point. This means I need to take off every single one after this correctly, like 100% correct, cannot make any mistakes. I want to get every single one of these diodes on. All right, no stress, no pressure, we're good. Okay. Okay. So there is a line on it, which is nice, actually. I'm not even going to worry about the position, because what I've noticed is that each one of these have a little line on them, which probably refers to the singular direction of how these components work. Instead, I'm going to consult this board here for the answer. Internal and the line moves in on all of them except when the line's out. So I'm going to make those marks, those distinctions on here, like a Sharpie. There's our little component. Nice. Lines move out. Sharpie time. So our line moves. Shit. That was a terrible line, but my line moves out that way for this unit, which means it's the same for the second one. And for this one, lines move out as well. Cool. All right, let's tin that spot, because I know that the solder that comes preloaded on these pads is really high temperature solder, and I don't want to work in high temperatures. It's just going to cause a lot of additional problems. So I'm going to tin these with some low melts, and we will get to that. And there's the bottom. Come on, show us the bottom. The top, show us the bottom. There we go. There's the bottom of it. That's what it looks like. Two bottom pads. We're going to keep that guy there, and we are going to tin this area. So get some nice low melt in there. Low melt. Ah. I was going to say, while I'm at it, I might as well tin these guys as well. I've got the solder, I got the flux. Just get her done. Okay. Nice. Nice. Perfect. going. Oh. All right, got that area tinned. Now it's just a matter of putting that sucker on there and having it stay. All right, there's the side. Need to have that side go out. Just like that. Now what I might be able to do is kind of cheat this. Soldering iron like in the area so it can heat up. Pad. Let me give it a try. We'll see. It's got a thin tip and it's low melt, so we might be able to work some magic. That one melted. Yeah, it did. See? That might have just did it. Might not even need to use my heat gun. Ooh, so one side got down, the other one did not. So that's actually awesome. Since one side went down, it's going to have a tendency to want to hold itself there because we have one point kind of tacked in place. Now what I want to avoid at all costs is the opportunity of this thing floating away. So I'm gonna keep my tweezers close by just in case. And by floating, I mean flying. And by away, I mean into the void of nothingness where nothing is to be found. Ooh. That back point is definitely holding this thing together right now, which is awesome. I want to tap it. Ooh, much better position. Come on, low melt. Come on, low melt. Show us what you got. Need to get a better angle for the camera. I want to see that solder melt. I want to see it float into place. Like magnetically. Like, there it is. That's it. That's it. We're done. We're done. Awesome. One done. 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. Awesome. Now, how many did Nash damage? Let's see. The grand total is 1, 2, 3. Yep. I have to take off 3 more without breaking them whatsoever, which is actually just awesome. Yep. I'm having doubts now about the direction of that. Because the way in which this one broke, I was remembering it broke on that line. And the line's inside, not on the outside. So, I'm afraid I need to reorientate that. I'm gonna do it after I get everything together. Let's get everything off first. Oh, I actually have an extra one, because I realized there's 4 here. Oh no, wait, I need to do 4 more, so yeah. Do not have an extra one. Ooh, my fingers are getting toasty. Nice. Another one down. And those tweezers are hot. Oh my god. This is some hot tweezers. Them some hot tweezers. I need to figure out where the hell I'm gonna put this. I literally put it on the heatsink. That's what a heatsink is designed for, after all. Alright, now I'm just gonna put it back exactly from the pad in which it came off from. Give some flux to that area so it'll help tack it. Nice. Okay. Okay, I think that's tacked on enough. Let's try this again, round 2. We're a tech genius. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate ya. The Facebook comment, huh? This is a Facebook. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you. Good support. Appreciate support. It's about to fly away. I don't want it to do that. Ooh, it's on. Nice. 2 down, 2 to go. 2 down, 3 to go? Did that count wrong? 4 total. After I did 1, I did 3. Okay, yeah. No, I'm good. I know math. I know math. I can math correctly. I graduated from math. Okay. Let's create some more beads down there. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's get 3 more. Alright. There's our donor board. I hope I'm not heating up the back so much. Nope. Okay. Okay. My heat gun just like sighed because it finished its cooling process, and I just immediately picked it up and put it back to work. Poor thing. Heat up this area, pick up another pad, go to town. Not pad. Diode. Pretty sure these are diodes. I actually don't know. EG, I don't know is a something specific. Like, see that one? That's those ones over there. Those ones have an R. Those are resistors, right? You know, pretty straightforward. Well, actually, those might not be resistors. Those might be capacitors or even fuses. They might even be resistors, but can't always tell what it is from the letters and numbers that surround the component, because sometimes those are just manufacturer details. Ooh, that is getting toasty. No! That's not good. One ripped in half. Alright. Well, are there any other resistors or whatever this thing is on the board? Let's see. I'm definitely gonna need more now at this point. EGs. Can I find another EG? Using our eyeballs. Maybe there are some on the back? Yeah. Hey, there's Master Chief. Microsoft loves throwing in little Easter eggs about that wonderful character that we all grew up and loved. I'm gonna have to pull some off of another board. Well, no point in giving up now. Gotta keep swimming. Got two more. I can still do this. That back point is just so tough. Gotta get the camera. There we go. There's two more. Nice. my gosh, I brushed my tweezers against the fume extractor and thought I lost it. Oh, but I didn't. Nice. I've actually lost so many components to this fume extractor because it just sucked them up. Oh, just right as you feel like you're making progress and you put the component down, the fume extractor just sucks it up like a vacuum. I actually just gave myself a little bit of PTSD doing that, so I'm going to move that thing away. Okay. To remember which direction these ones went. They went out, I want to say. Yeah, there's no way I can tell from looking at it like that. So I'm going to look at it like that. Yeah, line on the outside. All right, cool beans. Lines on the outside. Can I get it better? Okay, I do see the line. Very faint, but I see it. And that is the correct way to go. Okay. Let's start tacking. Oh, I probably want my tweezers close by. Yeah, really good idea. My lord. I'm pushing down and it's defocusing it. Okay. That's tacked. It's complete. Ooh, that's looking good. Nice. One more. All right. Let's get that. We are, there we are. There's the last one. Now I think this one, the reason why I'm not considering this one is I think I kind of messed that one up already. Maybe not. Maybe this one's okay now, it's just freaking out. Yeah, that one's messed up. That one's messed up. Yeah, but we're gonna get this one off. Ooh. Pinterest. Stop sending me email notifications. I thought I blocked you multiple times, Pinterest. Why are you still sending me email notifications? You ready to go, bud? No? Not yet? Okay. Like I'm asking a child if they want to leave a park. You ready to go, bud? No? Oh, okay. Do you still want to stay? No. You know, we gotta go eventually. Eventually, you gotta go to your new home. Oh my lord, my hands are actually just kind of shaky. There we are. That was it. That was so clean. Okay. And I believe right now it's the opposite direction of how we want it. We want it the other way. So I gotta give it a good 180, good flip, and then here we are, give it some flex. Go this way. Nice. Nice. All right. This in the sink. Oh my lord, that is hot! Wow. That is incredibly toasty. It's almost as hot as my fiance. Which is pretty damn hot, alright? That's pretty hot. Alright, so we're gonna heat up the line first, because the line's... Yeah? You in? You ready for a ride? Alright, cool, you are. No, it snapped in half. Why? Why would you do that? Okay. Now, even if these are... Here's the part where I get real. Even if these are diodes, they are pretty darn small. Small components tend to not be the biggest deal, especially when I already measured this guy. And it measured good. The only area I'm really concerned about is that chip. So I'm gonna move to that, because that is definitely the next biggest thing. All right, let's clean this off. Yeah, let's clean this off. That'd be good. Give it a good cleaning. Come on, come on. Time to brush your teeth. It's time to brush our teeth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta do the circular motions when you brush your teeth. There we go. Gonna get that gunk out of there. A little bit of gunk everywhere. Yeah. See bristles? Soft enough. That's not really gonna do too much. Oh my lord, I actually have an issue. I think actually the reason why it wasn't the bristles, it was because I was using the cotton was pulling. So I got a little bit of a dilemma here. Take a look at this. I just noticed it. Oof. And that back into place. And this guy back into place as well. Go home. Go home, you're drunk. Go home. Come on, you're within walking distance of your home. Go home. There we go. All right. And I remember there's one more right here. Okay. There we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. Cool. Not gonna clean it too much because that was a little sketch. I did not like that. All right. Let's get the chip off. Let's get the chip off the donor board. There's the chip. All right. Let's remember the orientation. All right, so we got dot at the top left-hand corner. Cool. We're gonna heat this thing up and take it off. All right. Oh, I probably want a fume extractor here because I don't want to be breathing this. Cool. Oh my lord, this being the most uncooperative board. Why did it just mute? Oh. Yeah, I know why. I know why I just did that. It's because this darn keyboard, which is the coolest keyboard ever, just loves pressing things. There we go. All right, I'm gonna move that out of the way so I don't accidentally press it. As much as I love this microscope, that is the clunkiest thing. All right. Okay, here we go. Look better? Oh yeah, looks so much better. All right, let's get this thing off. Definitely gonna need a little bit of time to heat up though. That's definitely gonna be the case. Probably look at the camera feed just to see how well it's heating up. Ooh, baby. Nice and clean. All right, I'm gonna put that away somewhere I don't lose it. Awesome. Dope. That was easy. It was a small chip too. It wasn't too terrible. Now I gotta prime the other area that's ready to receive it. And I gotta clean the back of that chip, so it doesn't have any excess solder on it. Oh my lord. This is pretty filthy. Alright, let's clean this up. Braid! Where's my braid? There's my braid. Did I just hit a button again? You just did. Oh lord. I'm the worst luck. There we go. Yeah. This keyboard's getting pressed in all the wrong ways. It's not that much there, so I'm going to use the shorter one. Snippers. All right. Okay. There we go. Come on. Where are you? There you are. Wow. I melt solder everywhere I go. Yep, I melt solder everywhere I go. Gotta tin it first before I can remove it. Awesome. No, don't be going on to other things. That's where I want you. Okay. Now it's all gummy. Off. Okay. Little gummy, but I can deal with that. Nice, that's a lot better. Okay, perfect. A lot better. Now I just gotta clean off that chip. That chip is small. I gotta find a chip holder for it. Might be a little difficult. Could I be like the micro soldering salt bay? Yeah. Yeah, I could. It just sounds so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Oh right, board holder, duh. I want something that might pinch it well enough. Yeah, I think it's gonna be this guy. This guy's gonna pinch it pretty good. Reposition. There's really not that much solder on this guy. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so tiny. It's so tiny. Wow. All right. I don't have much to work with there. I need to be awfully careful. Architecture. I see. I see what you're seeing. I see if you're seeing what I'm seeing. Yeah. Whoa. It's so cool. It's so fascinating to me. I don't know. Don't know why. Man, is that cool. Sick. All right, let's get her cleaned up. So it's a 5x5 BGA. I don't think I have a 5x5 BGA for that. And that might just be a very unique stencil too. Let's see. Oh, hi. Was I expecting you? Thought it was Friday at 1. Oh, yeah, go for it. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I just know that we have a meeting on Friday. I thought I was gonna be at 1. Like we normally have it from yeah. Darn it, Cotter, I don't have a 5x5 stencil. Yeah, I know. I know. It's terrible. Not a 5x5? No. Yeah, that's a 6x6. Shit. Oh well. Such is life. Yep. Let's freehand it. Mm-hmm. I'm streaming. But if you need a moment, I'm sure I can put this on my little menu screen where I've got my interlude. Let's see. I've wanted to test this. Stream BRB. Well, it's not exactly perfect, but it'll work for now. Have no fear, for I am back. And we shall be continuing. I do need new gloves. Oh boy. Alright. Leftover pizza. Hits the spot every time. Oh yeah. What's the best kind of pizza? Pineapple on pizza. Always pineapple on pizza. Love it or hate it. You know I'm right. Anyway, moving on. Excuse me. We do not have a 5x5. We do not, unfortunately. It would be nice to have a stencil, but instead we are just going to freehand it. We've cleaned off the pads on the board, so those pads are flat. We're instead going to create the balls on this by freehanding it, so that way we're able to line up. So let's just pray this thing does not shift too much during that process. Let's find out. Okay, I'm straight. You're crooked. Stop doing that. What'd you say about me? Oh. Oh my gosh. That's a funny project, yeah. I think we can probably toss that one. Or not toss it, but like the ticket. Yeah, I think so. I haven't heard from him. And I know that we have... Is somebody checking voicemail? I think Holly checks voicemail, but she's been working on the website, so I'm not sure if anybody's checked voicemail and seen if they like got back to us. But that might be a question. All right. Nice. Yep, that's a pad. That's that. Oh dear. Okay, let's see if that... I think it ran out of flux because it's such a small surface area. And how much I would just love to use solder paste right now to get this done. Like, no! I don't have solder paste. Because, well, I do have solder paste, but I don't have a, Here we go. Front looks a little low. There we go. Nice. Yeah, good. Juicy. Delicious. Scrumptious. Alright, each one of those has a pad on it. Or has a decent amount of solder on it that I would consider decent. A decent amount of solder on them that I would consider decent. Yep, I just said that. Oh dear. And you might see me like fade out to black a few times. Still trying to get the camera thing set up. We've definitely gotten some progress. Looks good. Could be better, but it looks good. Can't complain. Alright. Well, there's only one thing left to do. God, every time. This thing. I love this thing. It just hits the stop button. Like, why? Why would you do that? There we go. Bueno. Mucho gusto. Sí. Alright, let's get this thing going. Nice. Alright. Here's our chip. Here's our chip. Not the best free ball. But there's definitely points on it. Gonna be better than nothing. All right. Now it was top left. That's where it was mounting. Top left. As far as that indicator. All right. Now that's bottom left. I need to flip it over to top left. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna make this easier on myself by making it harder on myself. Where is, there it is. There we go. Stick. There we go. Yeah, all right. All right. Hopefully this is it. It's the last one. We can test afterwards. Ah, I just lost it. Yeah. So good. Did it? Oh, I think it did. I think it's doing it. All right, that's one chip. Let's find out if that's good. Sounds good. Okay, so we were measuring these last points here. These last points right over here. These last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. We're measuring those. We got open lead on all of them. Hopefully, we don't get open lead anymore. Can I put this in here and then be able to, maybe? Oh, that's sick. I don't remember any of their conditions. Those were given to us, essentially. The broken screen essentially has a broken screen. The board should be good. Unless... This one has some significant liquid over here. Yeah. 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 Alrighty. Give him to Cotter. You might find some use for him. Go time! Alright, let's measure. We have 1 point. This is how... How do we measure? We measure with 1 point on ground, 1 point measuring not ground. Tends to be our measuring, what we are measuring, actually. Okay. Nice. That works. Except that this is now out. There we go. All right. I'm straight. You're not straight. You're crooked. Stop doing that. There we go. All right. We're looking for measurements. Positive on ground. Negative on point. Let's find point number 1. Open lead. I don't know if that one's supposed to be open lead, so let's find point number 2. Open lead. That's not good. Point 3. Open lead. Point 4. Hey, that one got a measurement. All right, that's some progress. 606.5 ground. 6. 5. All right. 7. Lead. I definitely think it's supposed to be better than that. So I'm gonna try one more thing. It's not dropping my multimeter. I might give that YouTube suggestion a try of just, you know what? Yeah, why not? That sounds like so much more fun. I was totally against this at first, but now I'm totally for it. Totally for it. Bypassing a chip, that actually sounds awesome. All right. You know what? Nobody said never. Let's bypass this chip. All right, where's our diagram? Dylan, can you be a dog somewhere else, dude? Dude, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You want to be a dog? Yeah. Oh, you want to be a dog? You want to be a dog? You're the best. Best dog. But go be a dog elsewhere. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Good boy. Good boy. Keep going. Keep going. No. Keep going. Keep going. All right. There is. Now that's right. Get the keyboard out. All right. Get the keyboard out. Flip over to our monitor. Screen capture. All right. Let's take a look at what we've got here. So we're trying to find the image of. I think he puts it in here. I've seen this image previously too. There we are. This is the image that we are looking for. Okay. I'm going to use that too. Let's go to full screen. All right. I think there's... No, I want a clear image of this. I don't think that's a very good image. Xbox Series X HDMI chip bypass. This copy. Find that here. Images. Yep, yeah. Nope. No, there's definitely. I mean, he did a pretty good job highlighting them as far as there's gotta be. that it? Nope. Ah, that is it. Eight 2023. Okay, wait a minute, Lewis Rossman. Please tell me that. Please tell me that our wonderful website still has it. I need to go back to the older pair wiki. And then we're gonna go to game consoles. You're gonna go to the Microsoft Xbox, Series X. I know I've seen this somewhere. Actually, I think this is the exact one. Okay. Well, it's still not the best clarity, but that's something. Let's download this image. Save this image as Xbox. Back ship thingy. That's the best name ever. All right. And here's that image. Just minimize this. It's up here. Now, what I want to do is keep this image around. And I want to refer to it as we're making this. What we're going for. No, we don't have an Atari 2600 power cable. That was a great question, though. I like that that question was just asked. Yeah, we'll take in all game consoles. I'll have to call her back. I'm in the middle of a repair that I can't stop right now, so. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. I'm going to put this on pause. We will be right back. one of the people from Durango Herald just like, oh, we did this, we did that. I'm like, yeah, none of it got to me. You know, and all of your information online was invalid. So thanks for like doing a bad job at it. And they reported the wrong people in a, did you tell me that, or was it another person that told me that? Yeah. Like, I just think they did a really bad job with it, unfortunately. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Anyway, back to the map. Huh? No, I was the winner. 100%. I won. No, they messed up somebody's like third place position. Essentially. Dylan, why are you being a dog over here? Go on, be a dog somewhere else. Be a dog somewhere else, dude. All right. We have our graph of how we're supposed to do this. Now, it's always my favorite is doing trace pad repair. All right. So here's what we have. And there's our diagram. Okay. Oh. All right. Should be fun. Yeah. Okay. Make those pads nice and juicy. All right. Let's grab the wire. Okay. We're gonna try a thing. If this fixes the readings, I'm gonna be so thrilled to know this. All right, first one is this guy up here. I'm gonna use this point to solder. I probably need some flux. I'm just noticing that, you know? Maybe a little. Just a teeny bit. Just a tad smidgen of flux, please. Please, Christopher Robin. Please just give me a smidgen of flux. There we go. Back point 1. Nice. Where's it going? Right in the center. All right. Nice. All right. That's done. Snippity dippity dip and doodah. All right. All right, let's touch the tips. Touch tip. Come on. All right, there we go. All right, what's the next point? Red. Now, the wonderful thing about this wire is that this wire has a plastic coating on it. So if the wires overlap like they're about to, they're not going to cause a connection problem. Bend you like that. Ooh la, you can bend. Wow. Fascinating. Two. Second point, and I have to skip over that point and tack it on to nice. Snippity dibbity dip. Alright. And we'll also test in continuity mode to make sure none of these actually overlapping with each other. Go. Cool. That's next. Got red. Let's do blue. Blue. is from here. Nice. To this point here. Looks like a good one. And then last but not least is purple point. Nice. That's a good one. Up to this one right here. Nice. I think that's it. Okay. Now comes the testing part. Do not want to hear beeps except for when things are supposed to be connected. So, I'm just going to go over the sounds. If you can't really hear the beep, I'm going to let you know. Point 1 and point where it should connect. Do we get a beep? We get a beep. Point 1 and where it should not connect. No beep. No beep. No beeps. Alright. Point 1 where it should connect with 2. And 3. Oh, does it connect here? No. Does it connect here? Oh. Awesome. Now this point, connection with here. Yes, we do. That's everything, actually. Perfect. Let's see, measurement-wise, do we get any differences? Bypassing the chip. Was it worth it? Was it worth our time? Let's find out. I can tell you the measurements as well. Do we get a measurement? Here. We get an open lead. Measurement 1 here. We get an open lead. Quite like that, but right. I don't feel like we should be getting an open lead here. This measurement, we weren't getting anything before. We're getting 0.424, which is low. This measurement here, we're getting 0.425. Measurement here, we get ground. We get open lead here. An open lead here. Don't know how I feel about those measurements, so I feel like we should be getting better results than that. I know I just removed the chip on this guy, but assuming we do the same thing here to bypass. Let's see. Without a bypass, let's measure these points. First one was here. Get an open lead. One was here. Get an open lead. Don't get a measurement. Measurement. Anything, don't get anything, don't get anything. Okay, so. Wait a minute. Is that leg crooked? That leg's crooked. Gosh. I really did not do a good job on this one. Let's see here. Can I rectify this one? I'm totally on a tangent right now, but I am curious. Can I fix this one real quick? Let's do the pinch method. Pinch it down, tack it. All right. Oh, your camera just great. There we go. Is that it? Is that all we needed? Was that those 2 front points? Oh, balance still moves. Not want to get that on there. No, thank you. Oh, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Missing. Not connected at all. Oh, the camera's in the way. The picture's in the way. I'm not worried about that anymore. So, I'm gonna hide that real quick. Screen capture. Over here, they're color coded. It's for a bypass. What's up? It could be a 2020 or a 2022. Internally, the battery will make it pretty specific or clear. Yeah, that's a 2020. Yeah. Yep. There it is. No, I don't know why I would do that. No, I think the 2020 and the 2022 are the same. Yeah, the 2020 and 2022 are the same screen. So that one's good. 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 Okay, so that one is just disconnected. Do I just run a wire? Yeah, I totally run a wire. Why wouldn't I? It's a great idea. So we run wires. And why are we doing this right now? So I am repairing this one just because I want to. I want to do this. And two, because there is another thing going on with this Xbox that I am curious about. I understand it's a parts device, so it's not really being used for anything serious, but it was all firm. Curious. I am very curious to know what this diode measurement is going to be without all of its diodes on it, or these pieces we took off because we did remove them. So does it change it at all? Okay. All right, that's connected. So now I'm curious, getting our HDMI breakout board. I know our final measurements, we're not getting anything, so we should be getting open leads on 19 through all this stuff. But what about the beginning, which was that first one we just tacked, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now these are both in the same boat. Well, technically speaking. This one was suffering from a open lead loss on pin 1, which now that I see what that was, it was just a disconnect. So we got that fixed. And now we're in the same boat as the other one in that we have no encoder chip on the back. So we just spice this up again. The same thing we just did with the other one. Now we'll have 2 points of testing to reference. And if we get both set up enough to where we can plug them in and start testing them, we can have 2 different points of knowing, okay, the measurement being off by 20% on these lines is the difference between image and no image. So that I'm curious to find. That I am very, but I would pay for that information. So I'd pay to learn it on my own. Let me phrase that. I wouldn't want to know. Well, maybe. Anyway, it's not a big deal. Not the point. Point is, we're going to fix it. I'm going to fill up these points with some solder. And then I'm going to load up that capacitor that it's our touch point. Oh, scratchy, scratchy. Okay. Let's do this again. We just did this. Get through it a lot quicker now. What we're doing, though I will still refer to the manual here that has the layout. First one's gonna be here. Okay, 1, 2, 2. Okay. Oh, the tweezer's like all the way over there. Of course it is. What happened to the music? Oh, it keeps hitting the button. What on earth? Oh my gosh, it's almost been 3 hours. Whew. Okay. Alright, there we go. It's enough out of the way. Blue. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna pull this hair out of my scalp. See ya. Oh, it's always the best when hair gets in your way and you're concentrating on trying not to do that. Again, wow. I need to pause it you real quick. Okay. Great. Okay. Last one, purple. Nope. There we go. I gotta refix that other point. There we go. All right. I think, let's take a look at it. I think it's done. Definitely looks a little bit cruder than the last one I did, but it'll work. Wow. All right, hopefully that does it. Oh, darn. Need to fix one more point too. Better to see it now than to have to take the whole board out and do work again. My opinion. Well, probably everybody's opinion that does this kind of stuff. Better to find it now than to not see it and have to worry about it later. Okay. Okay, that one's good. Good, 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 good. All right.
Four computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Okay. Let's see if we get the same readings or not, because that's going to be fascinating. All right. Let's find out. Camera's a little slow. That's all right. We'll fix that. We're testing though. We have bypassed those points. Now we're going to figure out if it's the same. So that was points 19 through 15 or 14, I believe. Oh, meter's off. So point 19, open lead. Point 18, open lead. Yeah, this is correct. Point 17, ground. 16, 4.13, which is, we got 4.25 last time, so that is correct. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. All right, so I'm measuring right now. Point 19, I get nothing, open lead. Point 18, nothing, open lead. Point 17, ground. 16, 0.413. Point 15, 0.411. 14, open lead. 13, open lead. 12, 757. So, what could that mean as far as overall? Unfortunately, those little caps, I don't know if I can get those. I am curious if I can actually just those. Let's take a look and see what we can get. Screen capture. Turn that on. Looking to see if we can get these capacitors. All right, let's see. X, aux series, X HDMI. I think they're resistors. Is there a way to bypass it? Kind of like the Series X HDMI resistor. Bypass. There's is there going to be an image? You know what? I might be able to figure it out myself. Hold on a second. Let's get this where we know we have known good resistors. And let's measure. In diode mode, we get continuity between points A and B. I might need thinner points, which I have behind you. To really get underneath that pad. There's my needle points. Excuse me. All right. Let's see here. There's the other one. All right. Real fine points here. So I'm not getting anything, but I don't know if I'm not getting anything because I'm not getting this pad correctly. So what I'm gonna do is actually just scratch away. Yeah, the copper there. That's one pad. Scratch away here. Now I have these 2 points. Point A to point B. I get a measurement of 7.60, which means that that point's ground. That's a resistor to help ground these lines. Those will probably blow. There's over voltage in those lines, I imagine, and help disconnect. So those are probably protectors for the video decoder. It is unfortunate that I don't have any others. So, I don't know. On one hand, I could just roll with it. On the other hand, I'm wondering if just connecting a line isn't going to do it. Just connecting it straight to ground. In fact, that would be grounding. That'd be shorting this line, so I'm glad I didn't think to do that. Yeah, I've got 2 points, and without him, I get an open lead. Okay, so it's best to roll not connecting them with a copper wire whatsoever, because it would just be shorting the line. And they're really small, so probably not too terrible. I don't have them. Let's give it a try. What are these last points? 19 and 20. Oh, 20 is that 20? That says 19 right there. Strange. It does say 19. Wait. Hold on a second. I see 19, I see 12. Have I never noticed this before? 12 would be this line. 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19. Whereas it's suggesting this is 19, so 19, 18, 17, 17, 15, 14, 13, 12. It's saying 12's here. I don't know. I don't think this is referring correctly to these points. Whoa. I must have blown really hard into my mic. I could hear that. Oh well. Cutting off caffeine is very difficult. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's do it. Let's put things together. Figure it out. Even if it's just barely put together. Just to see if we get an image. I'm very curious. So here's our one that just had that broken lead on, what was that? Lead 1? Yeah. Lead 1 was broken. And I do not recommend trying this at home, kids, unless you own the Xbox and unless you want to see it busted. But what I am going to do is just connect enough pieces so that this is working. It's going to be kind of jank. And we're probably going to put it into the Xbox top-loaded sideways on its side. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So let's get to a side camera view. That way we can do oh, looking for my mouse over here. Let's see what this is. That's just that camera. All right. Take the microscope out. It's my bun. Don't touch my bun. My fun. That's my fun bun. I earned that fun bun. I grew that fun bun out, John. What, is that a terrible thing? What are you trying to say? Huh? Wow. You don't want to be compared to me? That's awful. I know I'm a terrible person. That. And now. I don't know. It's a PNG. I don't know where it belongs. Oh, there's 2 of them. Cool. Well, that works. So we're going to put this thing back together. Ba-doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo-doo. This thing put back together. Just really jank it. It's going to be incredibly jank. I don't even think I'm going to put the Wi-Fi card in. Yeah, no Wi-Fi card. All right. What else am I missing? shield and oh, all right. There we go. All right, there's that. Incredibly jank. Right. Let's just get enough going. Get somewhat secured. Somewhat secured. I'm gonna advocate for a little bit of tension. I'm not sure where Dylan's command caller is. Actually. I think that it is home, though. I do have to say that. I think it is home. He's good. You know, generally speaking, he's good boy. What did he do? He ditched you? My gosh. Oh, wow. Dylan's losing privileges. Well, I mean, he can continue to be upset. He's a dog. Okay. That's good enough. Literally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. Hold it together. Hopefully that will work. And I'm not even gonna connect the CD player if I can get past it. Whoa. Okay, never mind. 4 screws connected, not 5. 4. And this may look jank, but this is how a lot of people discovered new methods for fixing things by trying something new, testing it, trying something new, testing it. Continuing with that logic. Goes this way. Yep, all right. There we are. Dylan, why are you being a dog in front of me, dude? Can you be a dog somewhere else? You stink, dude. You literally stink. Okay, I do want to put the fan in. I feel like I'm going to give it that. At least gonna give it a fan. All right, I've got enough components plugged into it. Just barely enough inside of it to get it going. We're gonna see what happens. I wonder, actually, I'm gonna do one more test real quick. I'm gonna see if those 2 points that are normally open lead change when we have like power plugged in. So 20 is ground, 19, open lead, 18, open lead, still open. Still not doing anything. So, give it a shot. Okay. Got power plugged in. Get HDMI. All right. So right now, all the things plugged in, buttons plugged in, monitors over here. So I'm gonna give it a shot. See if we get an image. It turned on. Input signal out of range. Fascinating. Okay. Change mode. Yeah, this is on HDMI. Okay, well. All right. Now, we're gonna ask ourselves, do we get the same results? Technically, we should be getting the same results with our second board, which should have the same results, but we won't know. Until we try. Board number 2. That does not have an HDMI port. I am just now realizing that. So I gotta solder that on real quick. Let's do that, and let's flip back over to the microscope cam. The Yeah. The scene switching. Yeah, this still works. I mean, obviously, it's not as seamless. Oh, yeah? That'd be pretty cool. All right. Let's do some tacks. I'm gonna do something a little untraditional. That's using a wood clamp to help with my soldering. Okay. Let the games begin. A little bit of a hard angle here to solder at, but I'll make it work. Oh dear, that's not good. I just realized these pins are all a little high. So what I need to do there we go. Because these points are not traditional pads. It needs a little more motivation to make the connection. It's a little difficult now that the wood clamp's there because it makes this odd angle. Alright, so there we go. Alright, let's try this again.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Don't worry, I made sure it was licensable. Okay. Now that those are done, let's measure them. Breakout board. All right. Red to 20. Black to 1. 2. Ground 3. 1.75. So 1. I'm not getting anything on. I need to go back and try to make that connection again. It just did not take. All right. Let's measure it again. Red on 20. Anyone? Nothing. There's 7.56 coming out of that. So it is still not making connection. Yep. That might have just done it. I mean, it's a little crooked. Can't really tell. Yeah, you can't really tell with the glare, but it looks like it's a little crooked, but it might just do it. So I'm gonna let you know the pin readouts again. Red on 20, black on 1. 7.75, so first one's good. Ground, 7.75, 7.757, 0.757, ground, 0.757, 0.757, ground, 0.756, 757, ground, 0.757, open lead on pin 13, open lead on 14, 15 we get a reading, 16 we get a reading, 17's ground, 18 we get nothing, 19 we get nothing. Now we are getting no leads on 13 and 14. So we need to check those. Whew. I need a Q-tip. It's got an incredible ear itch out of nowhere. Oh my lord. Whew. Wow. That is a relief that I have not experienced in quite some time. I'm saying out of camera, you don't want to see this. Whew. All right. Good. Let's get points 12 and 13 fixed. So if that was 20. Nineteen's a reading, yeah, so 0.19, and then we have 20, and 0.1 actually is where it starts. That makes this over here 0.1. 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Swivel the head so you can see that pretty clearly. I'm not sure where pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. $13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah. Let's see if pin 12 and 13 have been fixed. Red on 20. Black on 12. Get a reading. 13. Open lead. 14. Open lead. Not getting anything on those pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 13. 14. Was that what we were getting on this board too? Were we getting an open reading on 14? It's because it's this capacitor. Yeah. I'm getting an open reading on this capacitor. It definitely should not be that way. I'm pretty sure. Let's take a known good board. I'll be right back. I have another Xbox. So, here is a known good Xbox. And I'm going to test pins 13, primarily pins 13, because I'm not getting any readings out of both of these boards, and pins 19 and 20. Sorry, 18 and 19. So pin 13 should be getting 6.19 and 6.56 on 14. Pin 19 should be getting 6.56, or I'm sorry, 0.656. So there's definitely more going on here with both of these boards, and they have the exact same issue. They're both missing their encoders. They're not having problems with their lines. They're not having any problems with their lines that reach the main video encoder. So honestly, I don't know if I know the answer after this point. So I'm gonna have to reach out to my repair community and see if anybody's got any ideas, because I'm just unsure, unfortunately. So I think that's gonna mark the end of it here. I've got a lot of cleaning up to do. I appreciate those that were able to stay here and watch me fiddle with this stuff. Next time we may have an actual customer repair, not just me tinkering with things. We have a fader here that a customer brought into us that when it gets to the highest point, it stops and actually causes a lot of unintentional consequences when it reaches its high fading point. So this is coming out of a soundboard. It's very cool. I'm still trying to find the correct part. Hopefully we do find the correct part, and then after we do that, we can actually get to repairing it. So I appreciate everybody for being here, and as always, take care now. Bye-bye then. As always? No, as of like me figuring that out like a few weeks ago that I was gonna pull one from Jim Carrey, that was take care now. Bye-bye then. Go watch